Ladies and gentlemen, the American Jury and Bulldog Nation, I wish all of you a Merry Christmas. I want to just say this to each and every one of you. Thank you for tuning in to the show. Please spread the word. Have people subscribe to the show on YouTube or Rumble. We are not going to do a show until next Monday. Now, our Facebook pages, social media pages, will be reporting on major news events as we go, posting reels and everything else. So we're going to stay on top of it. But I'm giving my producer and myself a break of 5 days for not coming in here. All right. 98 Minnesota mayors have signed a letter to Governor Walz complaining about the fiscal problems in Minnesota. Wowzy. I have never heard of that happening in any state, ever. Tim Walz. Yep, he's a knucklehead. All right, Trump announced that they're going to build they're going to start out with a new class of battleships. They're going to have laser technicality, blah, 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 called them the Trump class. Trump sure does like naming things after himself. I love Trump and his policies. Woo! He got a little ego. All right, ICE. 101 illegals taken off California roads. They had CDL license driving trucks. Oklahoma University changed the grade from the student on the transgender issue that got a 0. Good thing. Epstein, this is kind of weird. It kind of leaked out. We don't know if it's AI generated, if it's real, if it's fake. But as a video, a lot of orange, a video, it looks like Epstein in jail trying to kill himself.
On the DOJ site, right?
Weird. Yeah, kind of weird. And they took it down. 2028 poll shows J.D. Vance like 85%, and then you got DeSantis and Rubio like at 4%. Vance is the front runner. Speaking of J.D. Vance, he worked out with the Navy SEALs in California. He said it beat him up good. We have a video for you.
We have seen an increase in illegal immigrants being caught in our stings across the country, and it seems today that we can't do a sting, whether we're in the South or the Midwest or West Coast or East Coast, without catching somebody who's in this country illegally.
What do you think of that? World news. Russia says they want to have a shrapnel cloud weapon to wipe out Musk's Starlink capability. It's a real problem for old Russia. It won't work. They won't do it. He doesn't have the money to do it. Venezuela, I was right. Trump's met with oil companies. It's all about the oil. By the way, I'm okay with it because Maduro's got to go. It isn't like we're toppling some democracy. No, we're toppling a drug-dealing tyrant. And if it helps us with oil, I'm all for it. Jeff Landry, I know this guy. I've spoke to him. I consider him a friend. He's the governor of Louisiana. He's now the special envoy to Greenland and Denmark. It'd be fun to have, but you know what? We don't need to have Greenland and Denmark. We already have a base there. Pop culture. Barry Manilow announced he's got a spot on his lung. He's got lung cancer. All the best to you, Barry. And Call of Duty inventor Vince Zambella, 55. All that money, all that riches, killed himself in a car accident. So sad. Sports Without Boundaries. Chiefs are going to move to Kansas. You may not realize this, folks, but there's a Kansas City, Kansas, Missouri. They're going to Kansas in 2031. 49ers 48, Colts 27. If only the Colts had a defense. Phil Rivers picked up his end of the bargain. We find out now that Trevon Diggs was out from a concussion from a television falling on his head. Next time, maybe he'll pay somebody to put it up. And DK Metcalf suspended 2 games, the last 2 games of the year. He'll be back for the playoffs. But he could lose $40 million because of this too, based on his contract. And I got some history for you. Today in history, 1888, Van Gogh chopped off one of his ears. Speaking of history, last night I watched the documentary on the Crimean War and the Boers War. Boned up on those. Did you know what year the Crimean War was? 1854 to 1856. The Boer War, 1889 to 1902. Bet you none of you knew that. I didn't until last night. Your Shakespeare insult of the day, don't be an odious, frosty-spirited bung. And remember, I do this all without a teleprompter. This is a Bulldog. Merry Christmas.